Hi, I'm Suraj Prasad from Group 10 and today we'll be covering packaged food juice industry in India. India has a population of over 135 crore which shows tremendous potential for packaged food juice industry. The food juice market in recent years has seen significant growth due to young population being health conscious and starting to prefer healthier drinks to carbonated soda. Currently, the Indian market is segmented into three categories. First, food drink, which contains almost 30% of food content and covers about 50 to 60% of market share. Second is fruit juice, which contains almost 100% of food content and covers 30 to 35% of market share. And lastly, the nectar drinks, which contains about 30 to 90% of food content and holds rest of the market share. As per the recent reports by the Goldstein Research, the Indian fruit juice market is anticipated to reach almost $5 billion at a CAGR of 17.1%. In this video, we'll be talking about Paperboat and Tropicana and how their business model differs to each other with the help of business model canvas. So now let's talk about business model canvas for Tropicana. Tropicana's value proposition includes that it is a leading brand in the market. That is, it is a highly recognized brand in the category, along with its tasty product for all family to enjoy and the quality of product and the age-old trust of the consumers in it. The customer segments include massive market, that means it is targeted to large Indian population along with wide portfolio of different customer segments in different tier cities. Talking about the customer relationships, it has a massive brand awareness through large scale advertisements among consumers, which results in customer loyalty and its presence and navigability in almost all of the distribution channels of the market. Talking about the distribution channels, it relies on e-commerce retail, superstore, hyperstore, hypermarkets, grocery stores, restaurants, and other food outlets. The key activities of Tropicana includes manufacturing of the product, product development, marketing and advertisement, food processing, its international expansion on different countries, and the quality of control that it has on its products. Now, talking about the key partners for Tropicana, they include local and international food suppliers, local farmers, their wide range of distribution network, Varun Beverages, that is their bottling partner in North India, their investors, their subsidiaries, media, and FDA. Now, talking about the key resources for Tropicana, it includes the distribution network, which is wide, their diversity of products, their brand and goodwill, and the large infrastructure that they have. Now, if we talk about the cost structure for Tropicana, it includes ingredients and supplies, production cost, packaging cost, distribution cost, marketing and advertisement cost, and other miscellaneous costs that they bear through sponsorship of events. Now, the main revenue that Tropicana earns is through the product of sales and licensing of their products to different partners. So now let's talk about business model canvas for Paperboat. Paperboat's value proposition includes indigenous Indian drinks such as Aam Panna, Jaljeera and Amras, along with variety of ethnic drinks including Jamun Kalakutta, Chil Rasam, Kokum, Chili Guava and many more. But the main highlight of the product is the quality of the product in which the customer relies upon. Talking about the customer segments, it is massive market. That means it is targeted to large Indian population and wide portfolio of different customer segments in different tier of cities. And how Paperboat maintains customer relationship, it is mainly through advertisements through different online and offline media channels, which results in customer loyalty, resulting in repurchase of the product along with recommendations to others through the word of mouth. Now, talking about the distribution channel of Paperboat, it is relied on e-commerce retail, that is Grofers, Big Basket and other e-retail platforms, superstores, hypermarket and other convenience stores in different localities. Now, coming up to the key activities of Paperboat, it mainly includes manufacturing of fruit drinks, product development, that is keep coming up with different exotic fruit drink flavors, marketing and advertisement along with food processing. And who are the key partners for Paperboat? They are local food suppliers, which are market retailers and other distributors, local farmers, wide range of distribution network for procurement of raw material as well as distribution of final products, along with Hector Beverages, that is the parent company of Paperboat, and their investors and other stakeholders. Now, if we come up to the key resources, we'll find that the key resources for Paperboat is diversity of products, which is again a wide range of flavored drinks and a large distribution network. And it all results to cost structure, which are mainly focused on ingredients and supplies, production costs, packaging, distribution, marketing, and advertisement costs, which ultimately result in revenue streams, which is again the product sales of paperboard.
Now let's talk about the profit models of both these companies. The first is Paperboard. Paperboard seems to follow a specialty product profit model and a time profit model. Uh, Paperboard has gone in with a blue ocean strategy, in which it is trying to create a completely new market segment for its products. This segment, which previously did not exist or which was highly unorganized, was thought of by retail companies as being not profitable or not commercial enough. So here is where it was the genius of paperboard that came in. Since this is a completely new market segment, these drinks are taxed by the Indian government at a much lower rate compared to the other non-alcoholic beverages. Hence, this adds to its profit values tremendously. It also enjoys a premium on its products, which has unique characteristics such as its local flavors and other ethnic recipes. So it also has a first mover advantage in this segment by commercializing the entire ethnic beverages in the form of pre-packaged products. This allows it to generate a higher returns, at least in the initial few years. In a bid to expand its products, in a bid to expand its product selection even further, the company is looking forward to a new line of products using more local fruits and various local recipes. Now, let's talk about Tropicana's profit model. Tropicana seems to follow a specialization profit model. Tropicana specializes through its offering of a superior quality of product. Its major profits are derived from a strong brand reputation, realistic prices, and a focus on its market growth. Tropicana is looking to tap into the high growth market segments by ramping up the distribution of the brand with a strategic focus on smaller towns and rural regions. It has also refreshed its brand positioning strategy by implementing a new youth focused positioning to make the brand more relatable to young consumers who are seeking healthier lifestyles based on a research on consumer insights. This will also help the brand get access to the already existing chilling infrastructure across the geographies, which has been set up for various carbonated beverages. In other regions, it will ride on its existing go to market system to expand the brand's direct distribution. This strategy is expected to grow the contribution of non metro and rural regions to Tropicana's overall sales in the next few years. The company is targeting a high double digit growth for its juices portfolio. We shall now talk about the business model innovation for both of these companies. Paperboard seems to follow an industry model innovation. This is because it has revolutionized the age old non alcoholic beverages market in India by introducing a specialized product in the ethnic segment. Previously, the ethnic beverages market in India was highly unorganized, primarily being the domain of street vendors or something that was only prepared at home. So, the genius of Hector Beverages was to come up with a pre-packaged and ready-to-drink format of this traditional drink. Hence, it commercialized the ethnic traditional drinks for the masses. Furthermore, Hector Beverages have been easily able to penetrate the urban market, and it has been able to increase its production as the demands for its product have increased. Paperboat is already the market leader with a broad array of different flavors for people to choose from, whereas its competition, Coke and Pepsi, only have one or two flavors in each of these segments. Talking about Tropicana, it seems to follow an enterprise model innovation model. So, Tropicana is specializing in its business model by focusing on its key differentiators, which is its 100% pure fruit drink with a large amount of quantity in each bottle, its marketing strategies, whereas it has outsourced all other areas like bottling, sales, and distribution to various pan geography partners. Tropicana has also used a very smart segmentation strategy to try and reach the highest levels of profit for the company. The company has stressed on how the juices are all natural. They are labeling themselves as a healthy product to serve those who are taking a proactive effort to take care of themselves. The biggest advantage is that the company has a strong product portfolio, which has assisted them in developing a niche business.
Hi guys, I'm Shashank Kalra. In this slide, I will be talking about the business model of Paperboard. Paperboard is one of the fastest growing consumer brands in India and it is mainly competing in the Indian beverages industry. The now Indian beverages industry is a hugely competitive market with brands like PepsiCo, Coca-Cola and Dabur vying for a share of the market space. So in a small amount of time, Paperboard has managed to carve a niche for itself based on its innovative products, innovative branding and a unique marketing strategy. Paperboard is mainly running an investment model and a revenue model. Why investment model? Because the Hector Beverages, which are the founder of Paperboard, they have managed to raise over $38 million of funding till date. This funding was raised in 3 rounds, right from May 2013 when Sequoia Capital first invested in Paperboard to an amount of $8 million, and recently in March 2019 they have raised another round of funding up to a tune of $1.5 million. Now in this slide, I'll be talking about the revenue model of Paperboard. Paperboard has created a new category of branded ethnic flavored drinks when it burst on the scene, and its packaging too has set it apart from the crowd. Paperboard's innovative products and packaging have been a force of creative disruption, and the company has been able to back that up with distribution network. The company has clearly gone after the market share and has taken a penetrative approach in whichever geography they have chose to enter. It is clear that they want to be a deeply penetrated mainstream product. In initial stages, retailers were wary of stocking their products, fearing that they wouldn't be sold, and thus Paperboard employed its second disruptive strategy, a no question asked return policy. It gave full refund to retailers in case of any returns and if they were not able to sell their inventory, as opposed to other major companies which only refunded a percentage of their money. So the retailers agreed to stock up on their products, and its products. Now in this slide, I will speak about the business model of Tropicana. Tropicana also operates in the same industry as its nearest rival Paperboard, that is the Indian beverage industry. Tropicana is a wholly owned subsidiary of PepsiCo. Tropicana mainly runs gross margin model and revenue model. Tropicana focuses on juices with less of concentrate pulp and more of water, so that it is able to run higher profit margins by reducing its cost of making a juice per Tetra Pak. According to Tropicana, it also plans to grow its business by increasing its distribution network from existing 1 lakh outlets in India to over 2.5 lakh outlets by the end of 2019. For the purpose of this, it has entered into a strategic partnership with Varun Beverages Limited, which will help it to deepen its network in the northeast region of India. The strategic alliance with VBL will help Tropicana to double its distribution in east and north region of India. PepsiCo as a company aims to make Tropicana available in 250,000 retail outlets and leverage the chilling infrastructure that PepsiCo already has set up for its other carbonated beverages, which will help to drive its revenues much more than currently.